What's happening, everybody? Got a special haul video here because I have comics from several different sources, including Comic Shop, a Facebook haul. So my first purchase from Facebook Marketplace, and got some eBay pickups. But first, I'm actually going to start with a kind of random unboxing, something I don't typically do, but every so often I'll throw them in if I have something cool to show off. So it is Beverly Hills Cop, the 3-pack, 3-movie collection. Eddie Murphy, rocking his Detroit Lions letterman or jacket there. So why am I showing this off? Because I just picked this up, but this is actually what I was looking for a couple months ago. I don't even know how long ago it was, but I went to Wally World and I was looking for, because I wanted to watch Beverly Hills Cop. I haven't watched it in so long, and I like all three. I like all three movies, but I prefer the first one and the third one. I haven't seen any of them in so long. I remember a good chunk of the second one, but they're all fun. And I was like, man, I just really want to watch Beverly Hills Cop. And so I went to Wally World. Now, this is really what I was looking for, but I couldn't find it. I only found the first one, so I just said, fuck it, I'll grab it. Maybe I can find 3-pack later on some point. But since was Coming to America Part 2 dropping now, so I saw like they put out a whole bunch of Eddie Murphy and some other comedy stuff, and guess what was sitting right there? Beverly Hills Cop 3-pack. So I figured, you know what, let me grab it. So I did. Also, I just had this, like it just popped in my head when I first got my 3DS, and you could have, I think it was my 3DS, whichever Nintendo handheld you could watch Netflix on. The first movie I watched just to check out to see how it looked was Beverly Hills Cop years ago, and I started watching the chunk. I was like, all right, let me just see how it looks. And all of a sudden, like I was watching the chunk, I was like, I had to stop. Like I really was intending on sitting there watching that whole damn movie, but the heat is on. Beverly Hills Cop. I figured, what the hell, and you guys got to see it here. So 3-pack. All right, there's that. So now let's get into the comics. So I don't know which one I want to open up first. Let's do the eBay package because that's the most recent thing, maybe. So I was on the eBay machine looking for, I don't remember what I was specifically looking for, but something. How did that just shift like that? I don't know. Let's try to do this without revealing everything. But I found a variant I was looking for, which I hadn't seen in forever. And I don't remember what that book now was now. And it's been kind of sitting around. I was like, finally fucking show these books. Oh, that's why it kind of shifted around, because it's not actually attached to the rest of the box there. I'm kind of makeshift Gemini. Well, whatever. So I remember. Oh, there it is. That's right. Ha. Yes. Because I needed this book. So years ago. Oh yes. Look at that beauty. All right. So years ago, 2000, I don't know, whatever year it was, when I started branching out into like beyond just X-Men and maybe Spawn, probably. I think just X-Men stuff, like X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, Wolverine, and like I branched out, gotta go Spider-Man. So jumped on and right around it was, I think, yeah. So all the Spider-Man, the Civil War tie-ins had. Wait, was it Civil War? Yeah, all the Civil War tie-ins had just ended. Which I read Civil War, and I was like, all right, let me start reading some of this other stuff. And it jumped into Back in Black, which was kind of ran through some of I think all the Spider-Man titles at the time. And I picked up a bunch of issues, but the first issue I picked up, Amazing Spider-Man 539, was the newsstand issue. All the other ones for Back in Black were the direct editions. So I needed the direct edition, 539. Finally got it here. Ron Garney, I remember this cover just absolutely fantastic. I love this storyline. JMS, Ron Garney. It was so cool. You got Peter Parker. He got the symbiote on. Is in the prison. He beats the shit out of Kingpin. I absolutely love this. Like I just remember that. And I was like, dude, I remember going to meet up with some friends and just kind of hanging out. And I was like, yo, Spider-Man broke in. I don't know if he broke into it or what did he do. I forgot how he got into prison. But I was like, yo, he was in the prison and he's beating the shit out of Kingpin. He was just putting the hands on. It was great. I loved it. So finally got the direct edition for this one. And yeah, so that was just cool. So I was like, all right, gotta get that. And then I was I don't know if I was looking for this book or that book, and like I just saw the other one from the seller. I was like, oh, you know what, I'm getting this one. Let me get the other one. But it's another Amazing Spider-Man book. This is Amazing Spider-Man 661. It's the variant featuring Cyclops. It's one of the X-Men Evolution variants that ran through a bunch of titles. And one of the ones I always wanted was the Cyclops one. I remember when these dropped some years ago. I remember there's a Wolverine one, a Storm one, maybe Beast, and I can't remember who else, but those are some of the main characters I know that had them. But I had to have the Cyclops one because he's one of my favorite X-Men. I think it's is it Mario Alberti? Or if not, then I completely made that name up. But I feel like it's Mario Alberti. I could be wrong, but yes. Let me double check. Oh man, this is so cool. I just remember all those variants, and I don't remember what titles they ran through, but it just looks so cool. Hey, look at that. So we got Future Friend. Let me see. Let's see. Where is X-Men variant cover by Mario Alberti? That's right. Yes. Talented artist. So yeah, that is my eBay haul. 2 cool books there, variant and a direct edition Amazing Spider-Man. So now we move on to, we have, oh, I forgot to say, the comic shop pickup is some Silver Age goodness, and I'm saving that one for last because that is a beauty, a nice piece of work there. But then we jump to Facebook. So I talked about Facebook Marketplace. I haven't bought anything from there, or I have reached out to people like, oh, I would be interested. Like they list something and they might have like, that just hit me up for the list. I'm like, all right, I'm interested in the list. And sometimes they don't have, like they have some bullshit. And then there's this one I just saw. It's like some Disney book. And it's like a beat to shit. I'm not interested in Disney book. I just saw it and I clicked on it I was just looking at it, like, oh, let me see what book this is. And like I clicked on and it said some Disney book, but it was absolutely just beat to shit. And it was terrible, like it just looked awful. And then the other image they uploaded was them looking at it was a image they, I think, found maybe from eBay. It was the same issue of that same issue, but in the 9.8, and it went for like $1,000. And so it was over 1,000. So their list, like what they listed the book on like their listing for on Facebook Marketplace was they listed it for 1,000. So they saw this other listing, which was a 9.8, will go for over 1,000. So they figured they could list the same book in just a complete, like it was just terrible reader copy looking at his book for damn near the same price. Like I was just laughing. Like people still think that they can, because some comic books are worth something, that they can list any old comic book and think that they can get anywhere near the same amount. No, it's not how it works. Nobody's gonna buy your old shitty books, and like you're not gonna get top dollar for just a bunch of old random shit just because for the sake of it being old. That's not how it works. Nobody's gonna do that. But I always go check on there every time I'm gonna be in a different area, like see if people are unloading their collections, unloading some cool books, to see what's kind of out there, people trying to get rid of. And I came across a seller near a town I was gonna be in for a bit, and they were selling off this stack of books. It's like 15, 16 books. West Coast Avengers, all early West Coast Avengers stuff. Basically 1 through 15 minus 13, and then the annual. So I was like, it got a great deal. And they listed at one price, and I was like, hey, I'm interested in this. Would you take this? And he was like, yes. So I was like, sweet. And we ended up linking up for it. So I got that. There's number 1, 39-page action epic. Number 2, I do have, I think, a couple of these I picked up, but I was like, I didn't care about picking up 2. I think it was only 2 or 3 of these books I already have. But like, I didn't care about that, especially for what I paid for it. There's 3. And just get this nice little run of West Coast Avengers, which is a book that I've been going after again. His name is Master Pandemonium, so that's number 4. Pray for the Werewolf, Pray for the Avengers. Boom. Then we got my girl Tiger around here, who I've been trying to read more of. Mockingbird. I just ordered this other Mockingbird book, which will be in my comic shop order. So I'm happy to, I was happy to score that one, and I'll be looking forward to reading that one. There's number 6. Henry Pym, torn between two Ultrons. Can even Wonder Man save him? Probably not. I don't know. Number 7, orange background there. Versus West Coast Avengers versus the Rangers. I don't know who that is. I'm still trying to figure out who the hell is this lady in this red and yellow uniform. I don't know who that is. So that's number 8. Number 9, got a whole lot going on this cover here. Who else is on here? Yeah. Silver Centurion. Who is that? I mean, as soon as I remember, like, oh yeah, that's right. What is this? Headlock grabs your brain. The Griffin rips your body. Some choice, huh? Oh my gosh. It's number 10. Aren't those, I feel like, aren't those connected to, what's the dude's name? Like the Red Ghost or something like that? Am I thinking of the right thing? Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I don't know. Here's number 11. West Coast Avengers. Quantum, Zax, and Half-Life. Trouble. Give the gift of literacy. Number 12. And again, no 13. But that's okay. We got 14. That kind of frame anniversary kind of cover there. With all the Marvel heroes around the edge, which I always dug. 30 or Marvel 25th anniversary. Plus the fate of Tigra. The cat people are tearing Master Pandemonium limb from limb, demon from demon. Plus the fate of Tigra. And number 15. And then I think this is one of the duplicates I have. He stands revealed, the traitor in our midst. West Coast Avengers Annual, number 1. So again, cool find. Facebook Marketplace. Just always check it randomly. Like, oh, what are people kind of getting rid of out there? What's kind of out there based in different areas? I'm gonna find something cool. Maybe I'll be up for a drive. Who knows? We'll see. Hoping to find some cool collections this year. One of my goals, buy some collections, and just for bringing a bunch of stuff for my personal collection, as well as stuff to like flip and kind of just for the hell of it, as well as kind of bring in some money to just, again, help the hobby pay for itself, as well as kind of, help the hobby pay for itself, and then put that money towards some other dope books out there. So, all right, so we got eBay, a couple of eBay books, Facebook Marketplace, and now the comic shop goodness, or comic shop purchase for some Silver Age action, because we have Tales of Suspense number 98. Captain America and Iron Man, Cap versus the Panther. Yes, look at this. Captain America, Black Panther, the historic connection there. Oh man, they're like, I just dig like the Tales of Suspense books. Oh, it's just cool. Tales of Suspense. I think, yeah, I dig Tales of Suspense more than like Journey into Mystery and any of those other kind of books that Marvel and DC had back then. But yes, this is, I just like Captain America and just Black Panther, their history together, and just two storied characters, and just everything that they kind of done and represent in comics. And it's just so cool. I was happy to get this. When I saw it at the shop, I was like, let me get that, take it out. They pulled it off, and I was looking at it. I was like, all right, let me take a look at this. Kind of looking around the condition, the corners, and it was a damn good price. And I just said, I have to have it. Like, I was like, yes, let me get that. So again, Tales of Suspense 98, Captain America and Iron Man. And I dig all those Tales of Suspense books. They're just cool. A lot of first appearances, and just like, again, like when you get back into like the Silver Age stuff, like, dude, they were just having an absolute ball just making comics. And I have this idea for another video about first appearances, like the differences between them back then and now, and just the wild shit that they were doing. Like, they were just throwing shit out there. Like, it was absolutely just the Wild West, no fucks given. Like, they were having just all kinds of fun, just creating comics and just telling stories, and I love it. And just some of the stuff that like people who were reading books back then just hooked onto, and just kind of I'm gonna say don't want to let go as if it was a bad thing, but like they just like were hooked by that stuff, and like just that appreciation for that. But anyway, that's just cool stuff. So I got that, and I just had to have it. Once I like took a look at it, I was like, all right, perfect, I'll take it. Like for the price and the condition, yes. Got some Amazing Spider-Man books that I needed, and West Coast Avengers, like come across that nice little run like that, early run at the beginning of the series. Like, that's perfect because the series I've been hunting, so I got that. It's cool stuff. Beverly Hills Cop. So all that cool stuff. Again, Facebook Marketplace got some hidden gems. eBay as always. A comic shop. So comics, I got comics from all different sources. Having fun. It's cool stuff. So yeah, now in the comments, let me know what you've been picking up lately. Have you picked up any Silver Age stuff? Do you like Silver Age stuff? I mean, there's a lot of collectors out there, especially on YouTube. Like people, just younger readers, older readers, newer collectors, older collectors. And like just tastes vary from different eras. Modern, bronze, copper, silver, golden, like all over the place, and it's great. So it just brings a lot of different tastes and opinions and interests from all over the world of comics, and it's great. So share your thoughts, all that stuff in the comments below. If you buy or sell on Facebook Marketplace, what have you found? What have you like? Have you connected with other dealers or just other comic fans and just unloaded some stuff or picking up some cool stuff? Like, share all that stuff in the comments below. What are you picking up? All the good stuff. What are you reading? Everything. Let's have some fun. So happy reading, happy hunting, happy collecting. Thanks for watching. This is GENOTHADRAGON, and peace out.